Okay guys, here's what we got. We got that coyote set coming up that edge we put in. It's a tight little dirt hole. We put in a awesome cubby cat set right here against this poplar. Look, we've got our flagging high, flying high. Any cat coming through this timber, crossing these sage fields, hunting back in there, he's gonna see that shining even out that way. And that's gonna get his attention, get him in here. Hopefully we can get him to step in that old Duke 650. And then I did a flat set right here on the end of this log. And it's right here where everything's crossing. You can see the tracks where the deer burned in there, but it looks like the coyotes are going under right there. I'm gonna hang this camera and watch this spot. I would just cable restraint that spot, but landowner doesn't like those, so I can't run any cable restraints here. So I threw in a flat set right here at the corner of this log. You see that little hole right there under that log? It's good flat set, perfect. I put some of my bait in there, and I used some of that Caven's K9 Force and some Caven's Yodel Dog for my lure. I didn't put any urine on it just because we're just 10-15 yards off a deer travel route here where they cross that fence. It looks like it's being used pretty heavily right there where that fence is. We're just right there to right there. So I don't want a lot of urine on it and get a buck over there or doe sniffing around and tripping it off and stepping in it and maybe missing a dog because of it. So I left the urine out, and we got these 3 sets here. We're gonna give them a chance, let them see. We'll get back in here tomorrow afternoon after work, and we'll check them and see how we do. And if maybe we start picking up some fur on this end of the farm, we'll start adding some sets. But stay tuned, guys. We'll get back in here tomorrow afternoon and see what we got. I'm not sure what happened there. There's a little bit of fur right there. It's almost a dark brown, almost gray and white. That's not chewed up. I've got a little blood right there. I don't see any scat. A lot of times it hits them, you know, if they're there fighting, a lot of times they'll shit. Just on instinct. I'd say, by it not being a long circle out here, just even with the chain almost, I would say a big coon, but at the same time, that was a big cubby set. I mean, not a crazy amount, but I had a lot of leaves and limbs and small sticks up, and he absolutely tore it completely up. I don't know. Might have toe caught a bobcat, but if they do, I usually see indentions on the wax, so the jaws, where they bite on the jaws, and there's no biting on this. There's definitely blood right there, like he chewed on it. Well, I'm going with a bad caught coon. I'll feel better if I lost a coon than I would a cat or something. Who knows, guys? This set here is still sitting there working. Bed's right at the end of that log. Got a dirt hole right under it. I baited that up with some bobcat super alcohol when I left yesterday right before dark. Yeah. No, I didn't. I put some old fuck in that. I loaded this one up with the alcohol. I put some old fuck from Trapper J in there yesterday evening. I bet he thought old fuck when that trap popped his ass. Stay tuned, guys. We'll move on down the line. Wow. He's tough. I would think there would be mink all around this area. Just need to walk the creek some and look for them. Look for signs here. Oh, he's caught. Okay, we got a good pipe. We got a good time here. That somebody's ready to eat me up. Good looking Tom. I don't think he's too happy to see me. Ooh, he's fired up. Took the growl out of you, big boy. Dang! Alright guys, let's get this remake made. I found my old dirt hole. It's buried up in there. I found this dirt hole too. It's just about quick as a auger for me. So I've been trying it out this season. I really like it. I've just about quit running with my drill. Anytime you get a good catch, always double check yourself. Make sure your J hooks look good. Make sure your trap tag's still intact, which mine is right there. Knock that fur off, a little dirt on it. Huh. That dog felt like it was catching. So I'm gonna set it off, make sure it's firing. Since it took, the loop's been bent a little bit. And that's surprising, considering it's just a bobcat, not a big coyote. Alright. Knock my hole in a little. I don't know what it is, but them cats love that Arctic. Hoosiers top dog Arctic. Bobcats love it. Especially, I mean, it ain't even got to be cold weather and a bobcat will go after that Arctic. We're going to use a little bit of feline fisk right there. Caven makes it. It's a bobcat gland lure. Put you a dab on it. And I'm gonna tell you too, bobcats got a good sense of smell. They say it's not as good as dogs, which I'm sure it's not as good as canine. But man, it's good. and they will smell it. I've seen my stick back here. I've been using this one to cover up that log. Cover up that dirt hole. I put just a dab on the underside of that. Like it right there. I like to give it that feel all around. Just a little sifting around the set, a little here and there in a 3 or 4 foot circle. And it kind of, I feel like, when they come up in to inspect that smell, they're 5 foot from the dirt hole in your trap bed, and their paws are already feeling a little sifted dirt under them. And I feel like that just helps encourage them as they're getting closer, and they keep feeling a little sifted, even though you pack it good. That little bit of shaking sifted dirt, I feel like it helps relax them a little, make them comfortable, and keeps their, kind of helps get their guard down. That's a good cat. He's not very spotted, but he is a big predator, and we're glad to have him. Yeah, he's not very bright. Got a hell of a head on him. He's a big cat though. Look what a paw. Yeah, he's a good cat. Just not very spotted. He's got that old gray hair look to him, rabbit look.